Yo, everyone. I hope you had an amazing day and welcome to another episode of this network marketing and elite series training where you will learn everything from network marketing basic to duplication to leadership. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to the positive response from episode number one. And let's go right into episode number two. I'm super excited for this training and I hope everyone have learned something so far. So let's get right into it. So today we will talk about inviting and presenting like a pro, also two key skill sets to really develop and become better in to really bring your business to the next level. So I'm super excited to go through this together with all of you guys. So why mastering invitation matters? So why does it really matters? Yeah, as I've been written here is great invitations equals full presentations, and that basically equals more enrollments, right? Because the thing with network marketing, it's really a numbers game. It's really the more you do, the better results you will have. Because if you put people in front of this business, if you show them what we do, if you can bring more people in front of that information, more people will get started. And it's really that simple. I know a lot of people overthink all of this and thinking so many different ways and options, but it's really that simple. The more people you can show this business, the more people you will enroll and the bigger business you will get. So that's why you should really master this skill set. So successful network marketers aren't necessarily the best closers, but they are the best on inviting consistently. And a prime example of that is Noah that just hit the 100K. And I know something they have really mastered is inviting. I know all of his teams is really professional inviters, and they've been maxing out Zoom after Zoom with presentations and webinars with 100 plus people. And that's why they were able to smash so many 25Ks, 50Ks, 10Ks, 5Ks, 1Ks, and now Noah smashed 100K. So that is really a prime example of what can happen if you master the invitation yourself, and also if you can duplicate that to your team. So, what mindset do you need when you focusing on invitation? And this is something I think is so important because so many people look at this in the wrong perspective, look at this in the wrong way. So remember, you are the one that have the opportunity that they need. You are not forcing it up on them. So you are the one with the value right now. You are never the one hunting people. You are never the one that trying to force someone to do anything because you are the one with value. So you need to have posture because that's equals confidence, and you can't be arrogant. So that's something super important. Yes, an example here is I'm the one that offering something valuable. If they don't see it, I will move on with posture, right? That's something more of you guys should really take in and use in your day-to-day while you're building this business. Don't be offended when someone says no. That's for you. If they don't want to work with you, if they don't want to build an empire with you, that's fine. You don't need them, they need you. So we will go through an elite invitation formula, something I've been working on, and I have been double checking it with multiple people that have really high results in the invitation, and to see what do they think is the most important for like parts to make sure that the invitation becomes as good as possible. So complement and connection, curiosity, create the interest, uh, qualify the interest, clear invitation, and set up a clear next step. So let's get right into it. So invitation, a script, a full example, step-by-step example. Hey, Alex, I thought of you because you're always driven and motivated. I'm working on something excited in digital finance, making money from my phone. If I send you a short video explaining it, could you watch it today or tomorrow? And why does it work? It's clear, it's simple, it gives the prospect a clear choice because you will never want to force them watching something, but you this way they will feel like he was thinking about me, he's thinking I'm motivated, and yeah, this usually works really well. But you can of course always rewrite this in your way, or yeah, change it in the way that you would talk normally. And I would 100% recommend doing this when you do it on Instagram, for example. Do it through a voice message, or of course, if it's warm market, people do it, you already know, through a phone call, and never text it. Because if I'm just reading like this, hey Alex, I thought of you, because you're always driven and motivated. Like when you have that tone, that doesn't create an excitement, because they don't know how excited you are about it, because it's so important how you deliver the message. And if you can bring that, like, yo Alex, I just thought of you, because you're always motivated and driven, like they will feel your energy. So it's super important how you deliver this information to them. So handling early invitation objections, and this is something that can also help. So maybe some of you have heard it before. What is it exactly? It's a visual thing. So if I send you a 3-minute long video explaining it better, then I could type here, because I usually use this for now that like the last 4 years, I would say, and it's been working so well, because so many people always ask these extra questions. But the thing is, it's so difficult to just type what it is for them to get a good perspective, right? And of course, we want to share the information in the best possible way. So if we then can get them on a quick FaceTime call or on a quick Zoom, or send a video explaining it, it's so much better, right? Because then they will see it as a visual thing. They will understand it, because most of the things we do is visual, right? Or is it sales? Is it MLM? Is it network marketing? It's a fintech platform. Some people use it personally. Other people build business around it. Let the video explain it, or let me explain everything more clear in a call. Because this, you stay calm, confident, and clear, and shows that you're not scared about this question. Because so many people get so like offended, or they going back when this question comes. Is it affiliate marketing? Is it network marketing? Is it MLM? Don't be scared. Be proud, and get them to understand. Some people can use it personally, and some people will build a business around it. But if you can explain it through the video, or if you can explain it through the call, it's so much easier, because then you can invite your upline, or if yourself already know this information, of course, you can show it, and you can make them more confident about everything, which will help you a lot. So, and make sure you're confirming attendance. Always confirm clearly. Awesome. So we are set for tomorrow, 7 p.m., right? Double check. Make sure they are clear about the time, that they know they will show up, and then also the same day, or depends on when the call is, but always hours before. Looking forward to our call at 7. Let me know you got this, or make sure you send me a text back before 12 p.m. today, so I know that you will show up today on today's call, or something like that. So you make sure that they confirm that they will show up, because you don't want people just ghosting you. You don't want unserious people not responding, not communicating with you. So make sure you always have clear confirmation about attendance. And we also need to understand why some people don't show up. Remember, most people aren't used to work with their calendar. They're just used to do what their boss tells them to do, and around that, it's just random schedule with their friends, or whatever they feel like they want to do right now. So most people are not like us. Most of them, they don't work with a calendar. They don't work with alarms. So if you tell them, yeah, we see you tomorrow at 7, the chance of them literally forgetting about that, because they're doing something other like that time, is pretty big. So we need to have an understanding also why some of our prospects maybe they forget about the time. So make it serious enough. Make sure they put it in calendar. Make sure they set an alarm on, so they don't forget, and they treat it serious enough. So now let's go over to presentations, because now when you come to the part of you invited them to the presentation, so it's time for you to start to present and show what we're doing. So secret of elite presentations, this is really the way you will see most of the successful people present in the business. You will see all the big webinars being presented this way. Maybe it's not like this clear, but all of them going through these things. So what is the things they're going through? They have a strong opening. They're grabbing the attention, right? That's something super important. And then you're going to share your story to build a connection with the people listening. If it's a webinar or if it's a one-on-one, always share your story, because remember, facts tell, story sells. It's your story that can inspire people to also want to do a change. And then explain the problem, clearly identify pain points. So find out, if you have a one-on-one presentation, find out the pain points for your prospect. Could it be they don't have enough time to do what they want? They don't have the freedom to do what they want to do. Maybe they don't want to travel more, but they can't because they are stuck in a job. Maybe they don't have enough money. Like all of these things is what we have here. Introduce your solution, AkashX, right? We have the solution with AkashX to really overcome these problems. If someone treats AkashX seriously, with trading, network marketing, whatever they choose to focus on, they can get more time. Why? Because when you learn the skill set of trading and network marketing, it's nothing that you will get paid by the hour. It's not that you need to work 40 hours a week to get an amount of money, right? It depends on how good you are on it. When you are good in network marketing, you can build an organization of tens of thousands of people, and you know you will get paid more than the time you have in your days. Same thing with trading. When you master the skill of trading, when you really become professional trader, you don't need hours to make money. Of course, you need to put in the hours and you need to put in the time, but you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for how good you are. And that's why we have the solution for time, we have the solution for money, we have the solution for freedom, because we work from our phone. So we have the solution to all this most common problems people have in their life. And then show real results. And that's something we have a lot of here in AkashX. We have so many testimonials, both in our own community, but also all over the company. So find someone that the prospect can feel a connection to. So if you are in a one-on-one presentation and you know someone worked as a carpenter, for example, or something similar, then you can take me as an example. I was also working as a carpenter before. I woke up every morning. I hated the alarm. I hated to be told what to do. I hated not have the freedom to choose what I wanted to do. But now I'm here, been living full time the past 4 years from my phone. So then they can see it. Oh, another one that was in the same situation as me have already made it happen. If he can, I can. That's what we want to create. What type of feeling we want to create with these testimonials. And then close with clear next steps, a strong call to action. And that's, of course, to get them started and really make sure they know what the next steps is. So let's go through this a bit deeper. Powerful openings, grab the attention immediately. Have you ever felt stuck financially? Like, something like that, really get them to think through. You can all, of course, always change this, but you just get the perspective of what I mean with these questions. Or do you ever feel there must be a smarter way to make money? Like some of these questions will really make them think through their life and think through this. Like, yeah, I have actually been thinking about, is there no other way to make more money? Because right now I'm barely surviving, like I have my rent, I have the bills, so I can't really do the things I want to do. There needs to be a smarter way. That's what I was looking for before I found this marketing. I was looking for a smarter way to make money online. So strong opening is powerful. Make sure to ask a lot of questions, ask more questions than you talk, really listening more than you talk to the prospect, because then it will help you understand more when we come afterwards to the story or to the testimonials and to the solutions. Like it's easier for us to solve when we know their problem. I know so many people just talk, and they never let the prospect talk, and you don't get to know the prospect, you don't build a connection, because remember, people love to talk more than listen. So if you can be a good listener, already there you will be at bonus points from the prospects. So that's super, super important. And then sharing your story, and how can you structure your story. So the background, I used to work as this and this and this, and this used to be in my life. What was the struggle and the pain points? I was frustrated because I was waking up to an alarm I hated every morning. I was told what to do every day. I was told when I could eat. I was told when I could go home, like find the pain points for you and build your own story. But then I found the industry of network marketing. Then I found AkashX. And today my life is completely different. And you share your story. So this is something that you can work on. And if you don't have any results right now, I know some of you like, yeah, but I don't have any results yet. Yes, you have. Already now you're here studying network marketing, and I can promise you, if you have watched the basic videos in trading, you have learned something more. If you have been on the team calls, you have learned something more. So it's not about you need to be flying private jets and living full time since years back. It's about you have starting the process of becoming a better version of yourself. Already that's results, right? So understand what's the results that you have right now, because this is just your story to inspire other people. So it doesn't depends on where you are right now. You share your story and show that you're confident in the vehicle you are in right now, and you're working on becoming the best version of yourself. And then explaining the problem. So clearly explain what's missing for most people: limited income, trading without guidance, lack of mentorship. Sorry, guys. User real life examples. Clearly explain common pains. So here you can really find other examples with people that have these type of problems in their life, and you can lift up the problem, and then now we can come to the solution to really solve the problem for people. So introducing your solution, clearly presented AkashX as the bridge from the problem to the solution. Simple forex and crypto education. Tap to trade is basically instant results because it's connected to broker, and you start to see some type of results directly. We also have proven mentorships. We have so many incredible mentors here in AkashX, like Michael, Simon, Joey, Matthew. We have so many incredible mentors here that have already been full-time since years back in the industry. They made millions already, and they have helped other people to become full-time. So we have really proven mentorship. So yeah, that's something that we have. So just find what you think would be helpful for that person right then, and find why AkashX can help them go through with it. Maybe they don't have enough money right now, or they don't have time, and just show why we have the solution for that. So sharing testimonials and results also. So testimonials have really proven to increase their credibility, because they feel like, it's one thing to just see you here on the other side of the screen, or maybe they're sitting beside you on a coffee shop, or whatever way you're showing this right now. But when you can show more people, because the thing is with testimonials, somebody trying to make their testimonial be so insane, so crazy, that's not what we're looking for. Testimonials is for people to be able to look and feel, wow, if he or she can, I can also achieve that. So share results from your team, from the company, like find all these different ways and try to find the connection between the person you talk to really make them feel like, wow, this is something I need in my life right now. So, and then closing the presentation with confidence. So a clear call to action. At this point, you're in one of two places. You're ready to start now, or you have a few questions. Either way, let's get them answered right now. Be confident, because most of the time, the reason why people don't get started is because you are not confident enough that that's the only way. Because you should have in your mind, when you have presented this incredible opportunity, of course, the only way after that is for them to get started. That's the confidence you should have. And when they feel the confidence, like, maybe that's the thing that makes the most sense right now. Okay, I should do it. So it's important for you to really lead with clear confidence. So yeah. And then answering questions professionally is super important for you to be able to master, and for you not to run away and be scared of these questions. Whatever questions can come up, listen clearly, validate, and respond. Repeat the questions clearly for everyone's benefit. And also, this is more maybe for webinars, but always it can be good to repeat the question and then to answer it, because to make the answer a bit more clear, but always keep the answer clear, confident, and have different examples and scenarios clearly demonstrated Depends on what type of question it is, but never be scared of the questions. And remember, you always have people here supporting you with more results, more time in the industry that can help you answer all these questions. So you never need to be alone answering these questions. Just reach out to closest 5K and above upline that can help you answer all these questions on the closing calls and so on, to really help you show you how you can answer these different questions, and then you will be confident enough afterwards to be able to answer those questions yourself. And then post presentations follow up. So you can message you can message them directly after. Great having you on the call. What did you like the best? So that's maybe if you were on a webinar where you haven't asked these questions, because if you're on a one call, of course you should already have asked what was the thing you liked the best. But if they were on a webinar, great having you on the call. What did you like the best? So why is this question so powerful? Either if you do it in the call or after, depends on if they saw a video or webinar or if they were on a call with you. It makes them think in a positive direction, because when you ask what did they like the best, they will need to push their focus into the direction of what they liked most, right? Because most people, if you ask, yeah, what did you think? 95% of their brain is negative, so they will just think about something negative. But now you really push them in thinking in a positive direction, and then confirm clearly the next step. So ready to start, or are you having more questions? So this is also more if they were on a webinar or something similar. But I would say, of course, it's always best with one-on-one calls where you can really have them in front of you. You can invite your upline and they can help you to already get the person started directly on. And one is bonus thing. If you have them on a webinar, I would say the key thing is to really make sure that you scheduled a call already before. So let's say you're going to invite them for a public webinar at 9 p.m. a specific day, or 8 p.m., whatever. Make sure then at 8:45 that they know they will jump on a personal Zoom call with you where you will answer all the questions. Because then they know they already prepared themselves that they will have the questions answered in this call afterward. So they don't just go away and then do something else and they forget about all this information. So when the fire is still warm, it's important to be able to be there with them. So, and then of course there can come some objections afterward. I need to think about it. Totally, no worries. What specifically do you feel unsure about? Here you're trying to find the real reason about the situation, because most of the time people will not just go away and they will not think about it. Most of the time they don't need to think. It's just lack of information, and they are scared to ask the right questions to find out that information. So they will just think that they need to think more, but they are actually missing some information to make the decision. Or I don't have money. I totally understand that. How could we help you find a way to get you started comfortably? Here you are, calm, confident, and you have a clear response provided, which will still make them feel like, whoa, he's really confident and I will get started. And they will subconscious to think more ways of getting started. Because the thing is with money, like let's say now, for all of you guys, if I would say your dream car, it would be yours. Let's say your dream car is a Lamborghini Aventador, and if you could fix $170 today, the cars would be yours. Would you find a way to fix that money? I think so, right? Because you see the value in finding the money. And same thing here. The only people that will say, I don't have money, that literally means I don't see the value to invest that money right now. Because if they knew, if they felt comfortable, if they really felt the same way about AkashX as you do, they would already found a way. I've seen people sell their PlayStation, their Xbox, their gaming PC, like their favorite shoes. Like I've seen so many people made sacrifices to find a way to get started just because they wanted it bad enough. So it's never about the money. It's about the reason why they don't see the value, and that's up on you. You need to find that reason, and you need to help them solve that and give them the information they need. Some tools for professional presentations: Zoom, of course, Calendly, or whatever calendar app that you works. Of course, our professional slides from AkashX. If you don't have them, reach out to your closest upline and it will help you find them. Some type of good. I have my ring light right now to try to have some better lighting. Try to just look as professional as possible when you do these things. And yeah, then yes, some book recommendations that can help you become better in the skills and go even deeper in it is Eric Worre, the invitation chapter, Pitch Anything, or Talk Like Ted. So here you have some recommendations if you are really driven and committed to go to the next level. And then some clear action steps, because I think after these trainings, it's always important to have a clear direction of where you're going. Actions is always more important than the knowledge, and especially when you learn more things, you need to take action on that, so you practice it directly, and that's how you really become good at a skill set. So now, as quick as possible, invite 15 people using these methods as you learned today. Run at least 3 presentations using this structure and try to see how it improves the quality of your presentations. Follow up clearly and confidently with every attendee that you ever talk to, and share results clearly in the team chats afterwards, just to show that you learned something from this call, that you developed from this information. And then yeah, I just want to talk a bit more about the information I have linked in the description afterwards, because I think the time I put into it and from the response I have so far. So in the description in the YouTube video, I have linked 2 mini books or PDFs, whatever you want to call them, and also an AkashX toolbox. So if you want to go back to this prospecting scripts or this closing scripts or this invitation scripts, I have created an AkashX toolbox where you will have all this information. So if you ever want, okay, how can I type to a fitness person? I have that in this toolbox. So I have created this to help you and simplify the journey for you to really be able to become a pro in this industry. So that's why this series is here. Read information, go deep in the information. If you ever need me, don't question to reach out to me. I'm open to answer on Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, iMessage, whatever you need. I'm here for you guys. And I want to say thank you so much for watching, giving me a response afterwards. I love the support, and I'm super excited to see all of you guys bringing your business to the next level. Thank you so much. Peace out, much love, and ciao, ciao.